I'm making this a end of the yearly tradition where I recap all of the new releases from the Korean transforming Robo Kids brands this year. And there was an awful lot of them for 2023, and I can feel like an unusually higher amount. Like some from our constant returning brands, and some new startups, and some we haven't heard from a while. So let's get right to it in roughly chronological order. So of course we got the 3 signature Young Toys brands, and of course we're talking about just Tobot, and I guess it was a pretty good relaunch. It was a moderate selection of new characters, it's just basically like 7 characters, and both the regular and the mini toys in the same year, so that's a good incentive. I think it's a good time schedule to get both versions affordable. And in the same year, they also included like some special pack recolors, including the SOS team in these more bright neon colors, these play schooly colors. I mean, that's surprised that they would make recolors this quickly for some less than desirable ones as the new characters, you know, and because the toys are really toyetic. 6 times 2, like the DX and the mini versions, yeah, plus the 3 special colors and then 1 Axe color, I guess. The other Axe and Y, the Y and Z special colors are coming later next year. Yeah, I wanted to go to start with those 17 products. And we had a surprise all new hits this year with Metal Cardbot coming from Samji, and the numbers don't lie, that turned out to be very successful. Yeah, like, for example, like, in addition to their own pre-existing brands, their brand new IP also turned out to increase their stock market worth. It gained a very high viewer rating with its target audience, and is receiving praise in the kidult market, experiencing an increase in viewership ratings and growing the popular IP, like 1.7 to 3.3. Gaining is garnering significant attention to the point where it's referred to as the robot version of Cat's TV Ping. Oh yeah, that's Samji's other girl brand that launched this year, that's also gaining popularity. I guess maybe the selling point was the cards, but of course another selling point was that it had a pirate ship and a monster truck and a truck, I mean, just even more unique vehicles among other things. They do have more plans to expand its product lines into games and FMV based on cards. And they aim to enter the Chinese market with it this year, which they actually did in October. Yeah, that was pretty fast. Yeah, so you can get them more affordably, you know, especially the most popular ones. Shape reductions, affordable safety material, and gift box packaging. Yeah, so, yeah, they look mostly the same, but although I think some of the decos on some of these might be different. Yeah, it's a good sign that, you know, they release these this fast and, you know, they're getting pretty popular, so. Most of the toys are still available at this time of recording, so I wonder how long it'll take until they sell out. It was so successful, there's already plans to renew it for seasons 2 and 3. Yeah, so that's exciting to see what sort of new Metal Cardbot toys and types of variety they could come up with. But Samji hasn't forgotten their flagship boys action robot franchise, because Miniforce is back with a 6th season that launched in September. Miniforce Super Cops, as adapted into the English title. General theme is just a bug gang, just taking over the city, just, you know, doing crime things, just stealing stuff, hence the entire police theme. Yeah, so the toys, you know, they're very interesting, like, they are just heads, they're all head cops. An assortment of 9 heads. Like the Patrol Cop, Fire Cop, Build Cop, Medic Cop, Jet Cop, Marine Cop, Dash Cop, Science Cop, Battle Cop, and the Patrol Devices and Patrol Magnum. Yeah, these are just giant heads that turn into mechs, whose heads are the exact same as the giant heads. This is not a headmaster thing where they become the heads for large mechs. You know, I think it's more of a grand sort thing, just it's a certain style just to summon giant heads that turn into giant robots. But in case heads are not your thing, they are preparing to release some traditional mechs for one, according to the official like Miniforce and Carbot development vlog, or just thread, the Captain Commander, this absolute beast of a truck. This is an absolutely colossal truck toy, police truck toy, that can store the heads, like, in the center and off to the side, so fully splayed out. You can just store all 9 of them. And it does have a big old robot mode. Well, yeah, if this is Voyager size, then this is probably Commander height size. And of course, they do have a combiner, this Justice Titan. Yeah, this 5-in-1 combiner with all police vehicles with the team color accents and lime green for some reason. Yeah, there's a prototype, and then yeah, we get the full Justice Titan. This is gonna be pretty much a Titan size that can also fit into Captain Commander trailer. Yeah, it looks like the Captain Commander even has a key gimmick to activate opening the trailer. Yeah, I guess it gets the dopamine running just to see, 5 vehicles that combine into a police Megazord that also looks transformery. Even flashing lights. Oh yeah, and then they reveal the packaging for this thing. Oh yep, yes, this is shaping up to be a pretty impressive toy line as usual with Miniforce. The Justice Titan. Yeah, I'm assuming this is gonna release right in December or at least early next year. I mean, this will be just. This is great as well. Honestly, it feels like this year's Carbot toy line felt a little low-key. Just didn't feel as bombastic as it usually was when we started with this. A little bomb. Then we got the gems, the Carbot gem gimmick of basically 3 headmasters and 4 assortments of other beasts. Yeah, I guess, the Dino, the Torto, and I guess Wingbird gems sold out here. I don't see it right here, so. And of course, their signature combiner, Safari Saber. And they did bring back the classic Carbot characters. Also these remote control watches. And they revisited and relaunched the staple, classic popular Pentastorm X team, but in clear plastic crystal colors, limited edition. Yeah, just them in mostly translucent plastic and some gem-shaped cubes, and some new gem-shaped watch, and crystal Carbot Hawk Axe. Just the same toy in shiny clear blue plastic and chrome silver. Yeah, so that crystal Pentastorm Axe is either one whole gift set or each of them separately. Why you want to do that is because of price, just piecing it instead of just all at once, in case you can only afford that much, I guess, for kids. Then there's Electron, and also looks like they actually made both gift sets for the classic Super Patron and the Giant Loader, the more recent one. So right after Season 13 ended, they just immediately went into Season 14, Carbot Axe. It's the year of the axe. And this honestly feels like a very low-key season. Even more, I mean, it feels like a budget season. We do have this one new character, Life Axe. Yeah, just some sanitation truck. That does combine with this new Pentastorm Axe Big Cube, which is like a minor redeco of the original Pentastorm Axe. You can see the tail-like colors are different, and I guess the arms have some clear parts, not all clear parts. I guess the big cube, it just comes from these actual little wing things on right of the hips instead of cannons. And some clear red wings. Yeah, got the red grill chest. Yeah, but otherwise, this is a very similar deco to the original Pentastorm Axe toy. And then, on top of a Crystal Carbot release in the same year, like 2 Pentastorm Axe releases in the same year. What are you doing? Isn't that a little too much for the kids? I mean, I guess if you didn't get a Pentastorm Axe yet, this would be fine, but if you had the old one, there's little reason to. And then when we have the animation cast of a Mighty Guard Axe, that's just a minor retool of the old toy, Carbot. Victor, that's a major retool of a different character old toy. And then of course the returning Red Force and Electron from Season 13, the recent new toys. And then a completely new update of a classic King Guy's Axe. I guess this Hawk Axe toy render instead of the usual animation render is going to be like a Hawk Axe Big Cube with extra weapons and a white gun. I mean that's... And on top of that, usually they'll have new music for the intro songs every season, but this season 14's opening song was the exact same music as the very first season Carbot song. And then we have this official video like saying season 14 might be the last season. Interesting uncertainty. It's like really 10 whole years. Yeah, they also celebrated Helokarbot's 10th anniversary. Yeah, they're getting old. 10 years of a good competitive, huge quantity of unique Korean Transformers. Maybe you're gonna miss Helokarbot, maybe. I thought this episodic show that just doesn't really focus on continuity, it's an evergreen thing, and it's really coming to an end. Whole 10 years. Maybe it's gonna take a short break for a while, or maybe it's gonna get a whole reboot so it could, be better distributed to other global countries. That's just my theory and guess and my wish. Okay, let's get some dynamite in here, because in August, like in early fall, there was this new toy they launched called Dinosters. Quantum Hero Dinosters. Yeah, of course, there is always a signature, like, 4-bot combiner that, just very big centerpiece combiner. Like, Deluxe Raptortron. And then the Deluxe Stego Blastwing, and then Swappable Pants. Raptor Bolt Wing, Stego Blastwing, Stegotron, Raptortron, Metatron. Yeah, and the new animation is made by Bunny Flux and Alpha Group. They're also the toy company behind Super Wings. And it's always a good idea to release a smaller, more affordable version of the Big Mechs. Yeah, I guess this is not exactly called a mini Stego Blastwing. I guess the Deluxe is really more the DX. But then you think of this is more of a Transformers Deluxe size. DX and Deluxe, Yeah, I guess these just only swap the pants, no board combination. And of course they did release the action figures of the main 4 humans, of course there always is. Because there's always human protagonists. Yeah, just nice armor suits like their actual faces, and then I guess these are swappable parts. Make a swappable torso. Or suits. Yeah, so these are the main 4 pretty colorful Dino Power Ranger armor suit things. According to an animator, Dinoster has been in development since 2017. Well, yeah, that's pretty old, and then I think it seems that in 2020 we actually got some full concepts of this thing. Yeah, this is an early concept art, I guess. Yeah, I guess it's more of a 2D cartoony style, but then these 2 characters, like Delby and Damien, they got the most significant redesigns. And then compare that to the final product, I mean, yet imagine like nearly 6 to 7 years to get this kid's product finally out for the public. Yeah, Lucio, Delby, Oz, Damien, but yeah, some updates there. Yeah, nice dinosaur theme with the main 4 of them. Trina, of course the villain. Of course, who knows if the villain's gonna get a toy. Or the mech, the Mosa tank, this looks like a really great toy. But yeah, it's great to think, that some more Korean companies are finally getting their dream Transformer robots out in the market. Yeah, but not the variety, if it doesn't, they lose the market. The Armorsaurus are the evil controlled dinosaurs. It has nothing to do with the Armored Saurus live-action CGI shows like released in 2021. And it's becoming a trend where it looks like Korean companies are collaborating with Chinese companies more and more, so that Dinoster actually got an early release in China, like in March. Yeah, so yeah, interesting that they got the toys early, like several months early before like Korea's fall release. And of course they're more affordable, you know, shipping overseas. This just proves that, you know, China is a very viable market for, you know, Korean franchises. And speaking of armored dinosauruses, by sheer coincidence, I guess we're just sheer timing, lack of timing, there was another transforming Dino toy line franchise released in the same quarter as Dinoster. Actually hard to tell which one came first, but it just, for conversation, it feels natural to shift over to Supertron. Yeah, these are like Dino Riders, just basically they are like just plain big dinosaur toys. They're not robots, but they do have a transforming element in the vehicle that I guess transforms into a big weapon. I think it's a pretty solid and hardy toy dino with a big combining stub on it. Yeah, automatic transformation. Yeah, so it's sort of the 5 of them, like the T-Rex, Triceratops, Raptor, Pteranodon, Ankylosaurus. So Supertrons, preliminary name D-Force, is made by Sunwoo and Company. Yeah, there's a bit of a, you know, Congress summary here. Yeah, the toys are launched by Mini World in September. Very close, so yeah, so Sunwoo, I guess, has been around. It has been around for a long time. Sunwoo and Company is an animation company that's been around for a very long time. Yeah, you know, yeah, look at these old vintage movies. Yeah, some old vintage goodness here. Internationally, you may know Mixmaster, maybe the infamous Kung Fu Dino Posse. Then Mixmaster Final Force. It looks like this was their last original project and not just like collaborating with other animated works. So like this was like 2012. I remember this thing. Yeah, good old nostalgia. And now it looks like Supertrons is like their first completely original boys IP like in nearly a decade. Wow, the time flies. We're still not done with dinosaurs because Dino Powers came back with a season 2 that aired in July. And of course with the new toys, including last season's finale, season 2 combiner, Dinobot. Dinobot's a very common name, but you know, of course it's kind of brave that they would use Dinobot, but you know, Dinobot is a very common word, you know. It's not exclusively the Autobot Dinobots or the single maximal Dinobot. Yeah, but it is. I think they could have come up with a better name, like, you know, that Metatron's already taken. But yeah, so that was this should have come out last year, but it came out this year. But at least it came out in Korea domestically. And so the play pattern here is like 4 vehicles that are dino themed with little dinos that combine with them with weapons. And then you have 4 dinos, 4 transforming dinos. And then those vehicles combine into one big robot, and then those 4 dinos combine into one big dragon. Well, that's a whole 8, and the whole like combination gimmicks as always. I'm gonna go over the names of some of these dinos, so I'm not just the guy who only goes off of the looks. Dino Tyranno, the 3D illustrated style. Human robot mode. Very familiar looking, yes. Dino Trike, the Triceratops. Dino Patera. Dino Stego. Yeah, that's a very simple name there. The Dino Rise is this giant dragon dino thing. Wonder how many parts will go into reassembling that thing. So for the vehicles, we have the Arc Tyranno, that Tyranno Fire. The Tyrannosaurus Fire Truck. Very Ironhide chest or Carbot Fiant chest. Arc Trike. Arc Terra, Jet Fighter. Trice Ambulance. Stego, Arc Stego, the Stego truck. Yeah, kind of a deep truck there. And then those 4 vehicles combined into the Arc Rise. Yeah, so I guess there's like 2 teams, the Arc team, the Arc Dinos, and the Dino Dinos. Basic class. Yeah, so there's 2 different styles of whether you just want to go with dinosaur-inspired vehicles or just mechanical beast vehicles. And of course, China got these first in March as the Dragon Blast Chariot or Dino Trainers X2. Yeah, assuming they're just the toys are mostly identical. Yeah, but then the Chinese toy photos kind of get better, more detailed stock photos. That's what I can say. Even a big set of them. And of course, the Chinese versions have some big box sets and in 2 different sizes that, you know, look really similar, that you really have to just look at the product details and the height in order to make sure whether you're getting the little basic ones or the widespread DX ones. And China already has a 3rd season. Yeah, I guess they're more transforming mecha beasts and some more interesting symmetrical docking and 4 combinations. We got some more interesting dinos at least, like the Risnosaur, the Pachycephalosaurus, Power Bulldozer, Power Motherload, Power Steamroller, Power Mixer, Dinosaur Knight, a combination, yeah, I guess Rider and Beast mode or 2 combination modes, like Dino and vehicle combinations. Yeah, another symmetrical docking. The Dinosaur Knight mode, and I guess these are also Chinese only toys where they have little basic transforming toys on top of Dino watches. That's cute. And of course they have these shiny chrome gold versions that you can only get locally in the Chinese app by buying all 4 of them and then verifying them for the expiration date. Yes, so we got the main Tyranno and Stego or Styracosaurus that can combine with the vehicles or the Dino or the other Dinos for symmetrical docking, or I guess the green Dino with the green vehicles. And different combination styles, all sorts of different combination styles that somehow can all get mix and match, like Dino Rider style, symmetrical docking style. There's so many combination gimmicks to keep track of that they put in all these system of toys. This ought to be fun when Korea gets Dino Power Season 3 in summer of 2024, while, you know, China's kids get kind of good with these toys early. Unless, you know, the parents are willing to import these. And to follow us also working on another boys action show, Riseman. It looks very Ultraman inspired. I guess this one giant man with different styles of suits for different combat purposes. Yeah, I guess they showed this at their character licensing fair along with Dino Powers. And they did start airing the Korean dub of the show in October. It's not just coming late, you know, the toys are not out in Korea yet. They're gonna be coming out in 2024, very likely. Or you can get them right now from China, because of course they already released the toys. They just begged the basic action figures of the different Riseman forms, and if there's still some sort of transforming toy in here, let me just go find that here. Yeah, this one, I guess it's a role-playing weapon. It looks like this turns into a shield. Yeah, that's something. Yeah, I can have a real kid on there in the box. Swords, I guess also transforming swords and role-play swords. Yeah, this is just like a preview of what the Korean toy line can look like, I guess. The figures at least. Riseman toys aren't even out in Korea, and China already has a Riseman Season 2 in toys. Man, they're moving so fast. Yeah, I guess it's instead of like cube suits or something that they didn't even have a mecha. Galaxy Hero. Yeah, look at these cubes. Look at these guys. very Megazordy, of course. It just looks like a team of Risemen. Yeah, with, I guess, shell pieces of the animals. Yeah, I guess they turn into little hexagons and shapes. Yeah, that combined into those shapes combined into a big mech. Man, this is incredible. This is awesome with the creative idea they come up with. And of course, there is a smaller and deluxe version of the tiny toy line only. This really was a year of the Dinos because we also are looking back at our old friend Jurassic Cops from Studio Button. No toys this year. I mean, they did release their Taekwon special that they've been really hyping up since March. And they finally did release the Taekwon special in May. Before season 4 proper, that's what kind of just dropped right into the new setting without the basic explanation of why the main guest variant is a guy now. Or how, how Brachio is like a Taekwon master. And then of course the credits teasing us with some more unreleased designs, yet to be released designs. Yeah, I guess Studio Budget is the Korean studio that just keeps on going in spite of complications and, just going later than what we expect, so. Yeah, this is all Jurassic Cops really had for this year. I mean, so it's can tease, whenever they can get themselves together and, release them. They're also working on a new preschool show, so I guess hopefully that also makes a profit, I guess. And they are working on their second Jurassic Cops movie, so I guess that's also in the works. Yeah, maybe we'll see something more from Jurassic Cops 4 toys next summer. Speaking of robot properties revealed but no toys yet this year, I also want to bring to light this new Korean property called Creature Hunters. It gets revealed last year, but I guess I heard about it this year. Yeah, first let's head over to their main site. Yeah, just for the visuals alone, this is looking much more anime style. And anime style, I guess, lends itself to more of a adult audience. Older kids, at least. Because we see so many, 3D animations. I know if you want to take the time to read this. The 5 transforming robots are called Creature Hunters. Yeah, there's Mars the car. Mercury the airplane, though this looks more like a F-15 fighter jet. Pluto the excavator, or a quadrill. Neptune the submarine. Yet there's another submarine that Hasbro's not doing. Jupiter the tank. And Brody the drone robot. And of course they do combine. If you want to take a look at the human partners and characters. And I'm sure they got some prolific voice actors, who did other projects, many other voice projects, that also signed on to this. So they did get to show off physical toys at the Korean Character Licensing Content Fair in 2023. Yeah, so these are some nice shots of more very curved anime style mechs like the submarine. You'd love to see that. On some Gundam bases. Yeah, I guess these look like they're much more for adults than the typical kids ones. Nice blocky. These are much more angled and big, small, intricate parts. Oh yeah, that's a combiner. Hey, that's a pretty big one. I guess that's a pretty big drone. The tank. Sci-fi tank. Some more still photos of the Creature Hunter toys revealed at the Character Expo. more nice in-hand shots, and we interrupt this program to bring you another transforming robo toy show here I've never heard of until now. Nice gray prototypes of Papa Man. Oh yeah, the super mecha, I guess, starring the dad, starring the main dad. That's actually in on the action of the superhero super mecha since 2019. It looks like Creature Hunters got the funding it needed for production from a crowdfunding, which was successful. Yeah, it's good to see that. Wow, this is very substantial. Sweden hopes, Sweden pioneers. Wow. Yeah, this is nice storyboard and renders, and there's a full cast of the creatures. Yeah, the entire bestiary. Some instructions. Yeah, I guess Mars had a bit of a concept change from yellow to red or the other way around. Oh, they're also developing a virtual augmented reality game, you know, the Pokemon Go style. Oh yeah, this is very interesting information, you know. Very interesting information to see, like, what exactly of this both comprehensive, you know, layout of, you know, what goes into these new Korean toy lines. They just feel like they keep giving these all the time. They're just really innovative. And apparently the show was going to air at the end of November on KBS, but it was cancelled and or delayed to February of 2024. Yeah, so maybe this is like this is more of a 2024 thing than 2023 toy, but we actually got to see this revealed of the toys for the first time. Yeah, so this is really, this is very promising. It's a very promising new IP that has very much, you know, much more older kidult style, so that's gonna be really appealing. Yeah, I'm just gonna be looking forward to this when this finally releases. Oh, and there's one more thing. This brand that hasn't really released anything this year, but more news of its development came out this year, which was a surprise since I've heard of this way back in 2016. Thought it was like shells, but are still slowly working on it. I'm talking about Asia Star Entertainment's Great Qbot. These Korean Sangyong motor cars. They mostly specialize in food and beverage products, actually. And these kind of licensed character little bottle toppers for kid beverages. Asia Star Entertainment really doesn't have much to show for physical products this year, except for a selection of 23 food and beverage merchandise in July, which they showed off right here on their channel. Yeah, what do you expect? Bottle toppers and other beverage stuff. The company's been around for 30 years, I guess, just, you know, supporting other products. Yeah, but I think according to this video, they are planning to release it in next year, the series proper. Since 2016, it's been in development since 2016, we've been waiting. Looks like there are photos of actual great prototypes of the big toys. Looks like they even have mini ones, so that's great for the scale collectors. Although these photos look photoshopped in, definitely. But yeah, just a good idea of what these will look like in some far future. Asia Star is being a bit ambitious because, you know, Korea really likes to technically innovate with the technology, so they're gonna be one of the first to incorporate, you know, more digital products with their digital toys, so I guess that's also taking big bulk of the development process. These are other IPs, I guess. I don't know what this is. Maybe this is a place filler, but it's a profit model. Oh yeah, this is where I heard of any tentative release schedule. Planned July 2023 to March 2024. We haven't heard anything in July, so that's fast. They missed their projected deadline again. Hopefully they did produce it in this period. Yeah, I mean, they didn't launch it in October 22, and they didn't even start by December 2023. The production schedule to be completed. Hopefully they complete all of this year so that they can launch it next year, hopefully. I guess this is a TV show based on their signature snail beverage toppers. I've seen those around. And they also have the Gunbot. So either this is a sequel to the Great Cubot or just another robot project they already have planned out in advance, even though, we're still waiting on this one, please. I will give it this. These art pieces, digital pieces are prettier than what I've seen in the similar market, in the Western market. Hey, if it works, it works. If they can actually do something different with this business model and this product type, and good on them. The business environment, economic landscape will speak for itself whether this will actually work. So there were a lot of dinosaurs and removable heads this year. Quick shout out to Glory Alliance, a Chinese-only Transformer toy alliance. I'm not exactly covering that. Yeah, so it's great to see more different Korean companies really just expanding the market, and hopefully it doesn't oversaturate it, so that having the variety so that we can see more stuff. So let me know in the comments which one is your pick and choice of the best Korean Transformer toy of the year, or at least the best looking one. If you order any of these from Gmarket right now, maybe they'll arrive in a week just in time before Christmas. If from China, that might take 2 weeks, so maybe not in time. Of course, I'm busy with other stuff, so I didn't have much time to get out that many toy reviews this year. But once I'm done with my academics, I still have a whole lot of stuff I amassed in the States to pack up and ship back to home. And in the between time, I'll see if we can edit my footage together into more toy reviews, just kind of really crunch it. And then it gets back to regularly scheduled toy reviews back in domestic Korea, and more frequently as they come out. Just gotta afford them. So until next time, this is KRBrickBot, and have a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.